We are live on YouTube. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, we are. Oh, man. Alrighty. Alright, hey guys, 3-Chime Relevant here. Back once again not next to anything. On Train Sim World 3. Apologies that I didn't live stream the Acela service last night. Man, I was tired. I'm sorry. I fell asleep. That's all I can say on that note. But we'll be playing the Acela on the NYT, New York to Trenton route of the NEC. Pretty much part 2 of the Northeast Corridor. And if you guys do remember from years ago, this is the first NEC route that was in the game. And it's made a comeback. And I think we said we were going to do the 2155, or I believe the 2155, yeah. 11 o'clock, the 10:58 pretty much. This is a non-revenue equipment move, so this is not the 11 o'clock. This is the 10:58. 2155 Boston South Station of Washington. This is a southbound Acela Express service from New York Penn Station to Trenton. So we're just going to get right into it, and we will not be in September. We will be in April, because today is April the 1st. Happy April Fool's Day, by the way. Let me see. I want to see. We will do it. We'll just do a clear run. Here we go. 2155 from Boston South Station to Washington D.C. We're just going as far as Trenton. But I mean, what we could actually do is start off on Boston Sprinter, and then this could be the part 2 to that. That's what I'm thinking about doing, actually, because that would be kind of cool if we did that. Alright, so, once again, I may not commentate a lot, as this route, the NEC, you have to have extreme attention. You have to pay extreme attention to, what's in your view out of the engineer's cab window and everything and stuff. You got lots of interlockings, turnouts, switches, signals, safety systems you got to look out for, and you'll get the hang of it immediately. Well, you won't. Well, if you've played it in the past, then you will know that you'll get the hang of it immediately. But if you're a starter, once again, I would just take notes on what I'm about to do. I'm about to say this pretty much in every single one of my live streams. But let's get started. So it's supposed to take about almost an hour, 50 minutes. 2155 Boston South Station to Washington. 10:58 operating the Acela Express service from NY Penn Station to Trenton with the Amtrak Acela. We're 600 tons. It's an 8-car set, always an 8-car set. No more than that, or no less than that. New York Penn to Trenton. Here we go. Unlock those doors, and right away we have some controller drift. So, oh my goodness, this is just terrible. Alright, I fixed it a bit. So, I don't know how hot it is or cold it is, but we'll just bump that up to a 75. And turn on the heater for that. Okay. Timetable light on, tilting enabled. Gonna leave at 11 o'clock. So first thing we do is turn on the safety systems, the access, which is the American Civilized Speed Enforcement System, the ATC, and the alerter. 3 systems you need to turn on: the alerter, ATC, and access. And then you got to make sure the cab territory button, or the cab activate button, is on. And then going ahead and insert that reverser into neutral. That way that turns on the ADU, the automated display unit, or the in-cab signaling systems. Put it to forward. We will go up to 15 out of New York Penn. I'm gonna turn this to dim actually. We don't need that much for right now. Number 2032. Lock the doors now. Let the air charge. And with that, we are good to go. Two blasts of the horn, and here we go. We already have a overspeed indication. And I already got a penalty because of that. Interesting. Let's try that again. Yeah, it can be a little bit interesting. And sorry, I just had to quit on it like that. But basically, all right, let's try that again. So towards the 2155 again, Boston South Station to Washington. That's southbounder. 1058. It starts at. We don't depart until 11 o'clock. In the SL Express service from NY Penn Station to Trenton. The Amtrak Acela, 8-car set. NYP to Trenton. So I guess they restricted me to a 5 mile per hour then. I didn't even see that because it said that I was able to go up to 20, but out of Penn Station, you can go about 15. So we'll do that, and then make sure the tilting system is enabled. Get up out of the seat real quick. Make sure access is on. ATC, alerter. Now in the Acela, it's pretty easy just to handle with the safety systems. I mean, you only got to worry about the alerter and access telling you what to do. There we go. So it says 20. Dim that. Brake valve, cutout, passenger. We have ourselves a slow clear. And this thing is pretty huge from what I could probably tell. Oh my goodness. In real life. 2008. There is one called 2100. Number 2100. Alright. Doors locked, release on the air. Alright, 2 blasts of the horn. Okay, it gave me an overspeed. I don't know why it gave me that. Oh. Oh, we're staying underneath 2 miles per hour? Is that what it's telling me? We're staying underneath 2? Okay, hold up, let's see. I think it's... Oh, it's 2.5. Wow, okay, that's extremely slow. Oops, I didn't mean to click the sand. Alright, it's very interesting. Never had a slow clear this slow, 2 miles per hour. See if it changes. No, it doesn't. Alright, so we gotta stay here. Oh, this lighting is interesting. Oh, because it's off of the lights from the ACS 64. Alright, so we're gonna be here just cruising out at 2 miles per hour. Pretty much. I can't go past 2.5. And this can only go down to 3, which is so says we are going over speed, but we're not. It's gonna be a long time before we get out of here, though. Okay, let's hope we should be good after we pass this signal up here. I didn't have this with the oh, there's the cab car. That's got an amazing horn too. It's a beautiful horn. If you get the DLC, please buy it. You'll love this cab. You'll love the cab car. It looks like he's in. It sounds like he's in full service mode on the air. Gotta be at Newark Penn at 11:14. And we have one more slope clear before we hit the tunnels. Very interesting. Hope you guys enjoy the run. I'll be doing well, I plan on doing the second scenario of the SD70 tonight. We'll be running a TOFC this time, and then that'll be unless if I'm gonna stream tomorrow. I don't usually stream on Sundays. I gotta get ready for school and stuff, and yeah, it's usually just Fridays and Saturdays. And apologies if I've been lacking on the uploads. I am terribly sorry. I've just been so busy. I've just been here and there. Uh, just, just wish I could be in one spot sometimes, but that's how it is in life, and you just got to deal with it. All right, let's watch our speed. sure we watch it. All right, now we're clear 125, so we'll go up to 15. All right, now we can speed up. See how fast this thing speeds up, dude? Oh, just pure. See what over speed? Oh yeah. Oof. As soon as we're done diverging, we can go up more. I didn't even look at the action point to see how much it's gonna take to get a gold medal, but you know, in this game they're getting more heavy on the there we go, now I can go up to 60 cab speed. Um, yeah, we speed up that quick. And it breaks that quick too. One thing you got to remember in the Acela is, you know, it's pretty easy to handle everything. From what I know from Boston Sprinter. Now this is the first time I'm running it on NYT, but to pretty much handle every safety system, you just have to put the brakes into. You know, I don't know why that's not working. It's usually supposed to stop the Acela right at that zone. Where I don't want too many overspeed penalties or overspeed. What do you call it? AP points. Um, but yeah, when there's a speed change, we're gonna have one at some point. What you got to do is just put the air into suppression, and then it'll automatically cancel, acknowledge that speed change on the axis. Now for ATC, you have to hit the alerter for that. Um, it's when you're slowing down though, not when you're speeding up. I mean, sometimes it does occur when you're speeding up. I believe only a couple of times it'll sound off beep beep beep, and you gotta acknowledge it. But yeah, here we go. We're out. We're about to come out into the sunlight. Got a crossing right here as soon as we pop out too. Yep, there we go. Now is a Northeast Regional too. All right, here we go. We're able to go up to 80, and then we're gonna hit 90. Clear sunlight, beautiful. Or sorry, we're going up to 75, 75, 75. All right, and there's the speed change. Oops, and then it changes it back. Yeah. Through this section, I've noticed that it does that. Now we can go up to 90. Yeah, coming up on Secaucus, it does that. But yeah, all you gotta do is just put the air into suppression, and then it pretty much acknowledges everything. Unless if you keep it in suppression. If you take it out of suppression mode, the alerter is gonna come back on and sound off because the locomotive will acknowledge that you have not slowed down to that desired speed limit it's given you on your ADU, and you want to keep continuously looking at this. So here's Scottish Junction, the first one. Sound off for the station. Usually on the NEC they'll do multiple sound offs instead of just one. It's one sound off of the horn for the station on the approach. So, and then we're going to be coming up on the Secaucus River and bridge up here. Oh, yep, it's counting us down. And yeah, it'll also try to beat you. Oh yeah, we pretty much got it. There we go. Over the Secaucus River. I have no idea why it's still giving me that overspeed penalty or alert, but we're not overspeeding. Then I don't know what the next stop is after Newark. Or no, sorry, Newark Liberty. Newark is the station right before the station you stop at with Amtrak right before you hit Newark. My bad, apologies. That's also where some of the cab car services from the old game would start off at, and it's gonna start counting me down. Yep, just like that. It also, yeah, it does that unexpectedly too. Oh, I just noticed it's in yardage instead of feet. That's why that's happening. So I gotta pay attention to that. I just don't know why the game still is just like having you go in yardage. I don't understand that. And there's no setting for you to change it at all. At all. That's weird. Hold on. I don't think there's a setting for that. If I go to the general 4K motion blur on accessibility, auto height crosshair, lighting effects, arcing spark effects, the HUD. Display safety system helper, automatic. I wonder what you do if you. I wonder what happens if you set this to manual or something. Oh, Steam firing one training modules and quick play. Nope. Yeah, there's no. Yeah, they need to have an option for to where you can change it back to feet. Because that's gonna be a problem. I'm see the what I mean what I can do is I can learn back from my old days of playing with yardage. Um, I would just break at 1,000 yards. You know, that would be just your perfect breaking point. Uh, oh, here's a NJT cab car right here, going northbound towards New York Penn. Yep. Yeah. So we'll start slowing down. It's been a minute since I've been on the game, of course, since I've been out everywhere and stuff and yada yada yada. But we still have a clear. underneath that 45. That's approach medium speed on the NEC, 40, 45 miles per hour. Coming up on Newark. I just don't know why the cruise control is not working. That's also something that has to be fixed, because on Boston Sprinter it does. And then we're gonna slow down to 35. So it's gonna start counting me down again. So I'm gonna beat the count. This is Harrison Station right here for NJT. Although I think it's only reserved for the North Jersey coastline services, because I looked at the timetable and on here you cannot stop at Harrison at all in any services. So I think it's only just for the North Jersey coast services that run on the North Jersey coastline, which is a line that does run along the NEC. And we don't have it, do we? No, I don't think we do. No. Hmm. It's in Train Simulator though, but yeah. Coming up on Newark Penn, our stop. Clear. Coming into the station. Oh wow, and they had to include the stop marker. What in the world? I did not ask for that. Are you kidding me? Turn that off. I don't know why I didn't see that before. Alright, well we're late because of the because of us having to come out of what's his name at 2 miles per hour. But it's alright. It is it's not rush hour, but I mean it's well, you know. I don't know why I can't really explain things. I'm just tired. Alright. You do lose points if you're late. So we'll keep that in the suppression mode. I don't know why it still says overspeed, but they layered it onto here. They have to fix that, yeah. I'm glad that they put U.S. improvements on the roadmap, because there's a lot of stuff that needs to still be fixed. Like this, for example, the overspeed and the cruise control. It was working perfectly fine on Boston Sprinter. All right, just like that, we're off from New York Penn again, and we're on the move. Clear signal out of Newark. Stop. Yep. That's why I wanted to throttle off before I hit that. How many points did we lose from that? Ooh, we got 347. Gotcha. Okay. Might get a silver on this one. I'm always questioning early like that. And we still have controller drift. Alright, let's hurry up and speed up then. Oh, Metro Park is our next station stop for the Acela. Metro Park Track 4. Gotta be there in 8 minutes. Roger. Well, there we go. That's 3 stops, and then Trenton is the last one. That's 4 stops, just like on the Boston to Providence route. I gotta tell you, man, it looks so much better than the first version, because they did not have all this detail. And for some reason, I don't know if it's just me, but you guys, it always felt like it was the afternoon time. Like right now, it does feel like it is morning time, But in the old version, it always seemed like it was in the afternoon because it looked like as if the sun was already on the other side of the world. I don't know. That's just me. It could be just me, but still, you know, this is also a CSX line. I don't know. I just seen an intermodal once from the scenarios that we did. If you guys remember, there was that one intermodal ran by those SD40s or Jeeps, and I was like, huh, interesting. Coming up on Newark Liberty International Airport, there it is right here. This is where the game stopped at last time, or the route. And now we'll be going past it for the first time in timetable mode. And I thought I had just seen a passenger running. Um, yeah, 110. Here we go. And you do have milepost markers. I think it said we were at milepost like what? The lowest we would get would be like 140 something. Yep, got the old catenary. I remember this type from the old game. I have to slow down to 85 coming up. There's another Acela going the other way. Hey, how you doing? And we have ourselves an approach limited. Yep, that's all we're gonna do. Put it into suppression mode and slow down to approach medium speed. There we go. Oop. Oh, we're good. All right. Oh yeah, 85, 85. Oh, that was the ACC. Uh-oh. Did not know we were slowing down to 80. That came up fast. And we did have a clear signal on that indication. And Trenton is in Pennsylvania, so we're going from New York to Pennsylvania. It's like Norfolk Southern Territory, but it's still CSX territory. All right, 125. Clear 125. Here we go. I don't know for how many miles, but this is where we are on the route right now. Not even close to halfway yet. Still got a long ways to go because it is an 80-mile long route. I believe they said it's 83. About the size as Cajon. About the same size as Cajon. So if you were going only but like 50 miles per hour, and then you had to slow down for like 25 miles for like a section that takes you 2 hours, yeah, it would take you 3. And there's no freight services on this route. No, the CSX does run along the line. I don't know which one is their trackage, but on which side of the track are their tracks, I have no clue. All right, do that, and we're good enough. We're good on that on the throttling. for right now. Then we'll slow down to 110. 6 miles to go to Metro Park. Gonna have to really watch the timing of our braking since we're having to deal with yardage. My advice is the yardage doesn't start until you hit 0.6 miles. So I would say if you're going like 150, start braking at about 1.5, if that's possibly maybe a little bit too early. 1.5 miles out. Um, About to come up on this 110 up here. Yep. Gonna start slowing down to 110 in a second. A little horn blast. Ooh. Suppression mode. There we go. We're good. Yeah. You really gotta watch a lot of stuff. That's a tower. I don't know what tower that is, but that's interesting. So it's 110. Three miles out. Gonna be late. Got a 45 and 2. Ooh, my goodness. The 45 hit early. Then if we want to do a little bit more braking, just got to do that. That brings in the dynos. There we go. There we go. Now it's gone. Now it's gone. We got an approach medium. And on the ADU. Because we're coming up on Metro Park. Ugh. Bro, I could imagine working on the NEC, dude. You can barely even talk to the dispatcher for 1 second. You know, it's like you're going, like you're a dragster, but you're going 150 miles per hour. You know, you can't blink, can't look away for 1 second. I mean, technically you can, but you know, you got all these details to look at. And this is a simulator, so it's like training for me in the real world because I plan on doing this in the real world. Not in the NEC though. No, I'm not. I'm not in the area. But it would be cool though. You know, to fly from Boston South to Washington, Washington's Union Station. Man, that'd be cool. Question is, how long would it take though, from getting end to end to end? And then maybe going on the Keystone Corridor for just a split second too. You know? Alright, we now have a limited clear. Yep. Main to main. There is the platform. So we're just gonna slow it on down to about 30. And an Amtrak Northeast Regional stop here. All right. Well, we're 2 minutes late, but we're cool. All right, let's start slowing this thing down. We're only going to let them just have it a second to load. Yep. Hold in suppression for a minute, and you'll see some keystones, I'm sure. That's not a keystone because I didn't see the cab car on the back end. If it's a Northeast Regional, you don't see a cab car. If you see a cab car on this end, it's a keystone, which means it would go from New York, Penn, back down the other way towards Washington southbound. All right, here we go. All right, back on the move again. Last stop Trenton in 33 miles. Yeah, okay, so yeah, that's pretty much the same length as if you're on Boston or Providence. Yeah, about 30, because when you after you stop at Route 128, it's like 30 miles to Providence. Would you look at that? Now, which section are we going to be able to go 150 is my question, because I would love to see that. Start throttling down. That's good enough. And we have a limited clear again, main to main. Yep. Dispatcher does his job. And we'll be able to go back up again to clear 110. All right. Here we go. Oh, gonna be only going up to 105. All right. All right, Trenton, 1147. Then it'll continue on. There's a defect detector on the ground. Non-functioning. I wish they would work though. They really could implement that into the game. I'm also continuing to keep an eye on SimRail. Oh my goodness, we're gonna slow down to 95 in a second. Oh man. Alright, clear. I don't know what these stations are. I'm still getting familiar with the route, even though I did take a break for a minute, like I said I was going to. Some towers along the way I see. I don't know if they're still in operation, but you know, it'd be cool if they were. Acknowledge that. All right, 110 again. Look at some of the mileposts, and they seem strange to me. Ooh, throttle off, throttle off. All right, 125. Question is now, are they going to bring in the last part of the NEC from Train Simulator, and that's going to be the Washington, D.C. to Baltimore section? Will they bring that to the game? Because that's pretty much almost connecting every route together, you know, but just some sections taken out, though. Like, we don't have the new Rochelle section of the NEC, but it looks like that's really nothing. I looked at the NEC map, and it looks like it was just like a short section, really with nothing. But really don't want to take your eyes off of what's ahead. All right, there's another one. I think that's a defect detector. It looks like it is. It's got the dragging equipment bar on the ground, but it's it's like cut into pieces. And I wonder still what it would be like if you were to dispatch the NEC. I still gotta look up who is the dispatcher for the NEC. What's the name? There's a keystone. Oh, that's right. So, okay, so they face going towards New York Penn. And then I think some sets are set to face the other way, I guess is how they put it. And I've seen, like, you can go, I think, both directions. There's another CSX yard off to the right of me, I think. Or no, that's an NJT line. Gonna be able to go 145 in a second. A little honk honk for the station goers. Gonna be going to 130? 130? Yeah. Alright, 130. Alright, we're getting there. We're getting there. Alright, 145. Speed it on up. Yep. Multiple CSX yards are around this part of the NEC. Dude, this would be cool if they did include freight services, man. Just imagine all the work you could be doing. That one on my left. This is the section where I spawned at last time. It's like a straightaway section. Under 20 to go. Looks like they got a few new signals put up. You can see the difference between which ones are new and which ones are old from the PRR days. The new signal gantries. There has been also no rumor yet if they will take down all these PRR signals and replace them. And I don't think they should. You know, that's when you do that, you're taking down history. You know, like what Ace plans to do here along the Sacramento subdivision next year or later this year, and they plan on making the Valley Line extension. You know, um, 145 again. Now, then we'll be able to go 150 in 1 mile. Yes, beautiful. All right, still a clear. All right, 150. Let's go. Put it in the ready position. Imagine if we could do 150 the whole way, though. That would be pretty crazy. Pretty crazy, pretty crazy. If you guys remember, when they first tested the Acela out, they said that it could do up to about 175, because it being based off of a French high-speed train. Actually, this is nothing like Boston and Providence because this takes 10 minutes longer. I've seen on one YouTube video they had a railroad crossing that you crossed over. Here comes another NJT cab car to our left. Yup, just whoosh. Just whoosh. And we'll slow down 135 in 2 miles. Princeton Junction. I've seen the branch off to the right, on the right side. That's Princeton Junction we had just passed. That's the one. That's one I can remember. NGT, so some NGT services can diverge off of there that way onto some other line, and we are about to slow down to 135. So let's do that now. Still clear. 8 miles to go, near the end. I can quickly pop up the map for you guys. Yep, we're almost done. Then I don't know what I'm gonna do after this, but oh yeah, and I will get back to WWE 2K23. Maybe not tonight. I'm not sure. Still, I'm just trying to get a lot of things composed here in very little time because my controller obviously doesn't cooperate like it used to. No one's does, I'm sure. It's not just me. But yeah, I just you know. But the game, it's gonna slow us down coming up here. We're about to see some approach signals shortly. If this is not the first, we will see up here. There's 5 to go. And you slide on a lot too for going downhill just a tad. And yeah, I'm continuing to keep an eye on SimRail 2, guys. I heard they're finally now. Oh, here we go. Working on controller support, trying to get that in. There we go. So that means consoles should be on the way soon. I know they got to do a whole bunch of testing still, but don't count me on it because I'm not a developer for SimRail. I know they just announced a new European route. We're gonna slow down to 80. Yep, because we're getting near the end. You can release early too on the brakes. Oh, it got me right as I almost uh, went underneath the speed limit. So now it's 45. Yep. And it'll stay like that for the rest of the time as we make our way into. There we go. Don't want to release a little. You don't want to release too soon, but you want to be close to perfect. All right, there is our approach limited. That's like 60 miles per hour or 50. Um, we are just late. Oh, just a tad late, but it's all right. It was a good run. Hope you guys enjoyed this run of the Amtrak Estella Express number 2038. That's the road number, not the service name. The service name is 2155. Going south, it's a southbounder from Boston South Station to Washington. And yeah, we're just going to watch our speed. And it's gonna put this down to approach speed like that. 30 miles per hour. There we go. Don't want to slow down too much, too. Alright, and then we have a limited speed up here. Limited clear. Main to main. Not a problem. And now we're restricted. There we go. Two zero. Trenton. We are officially in Trenton, Pennsylvania. Oh, look at that. Look at the bridge or the what's its name? Trenton Transit Center. I didn't notice that because this is my first time, getting all the way down here to the station in daylight. When I last did this, it was raining. And then we have an all stopped signal right here. So, man, they stop you right in front of the signal too. Gotta be extra careful not to pass it. There we go. Perfect stop. The signal is still in our view. That's what you want. That's the rule two in the rule book. Signal still has to be in your view, out of the cab, out of um, the windshield. Um, and this will continue on south to Washington, just like that. And we have a total of 9,000, probably a silver medal. And nope, we got a gold medal, so we saved it. And yeah, it took me close to an hour on Boston to Providence. It's just a bit shorter because I think Boston to Providence is only 50 miles long, which would make sense. I have to look back at the mileage again, but this is 80 miles long, over 80. Well, we just got about 10,000 action points. So I hope you guys enjoyed the Amtrak Acela Express service number 2155. I will be posting out on Instagram if I can. Once again, I'm so sorry I'm lacking on the uploads. I have about 4 uploads to upload to YouTube. I still got to upload this CEFX unit I caught about 3 weeks ago. Now I believe. Yeah, a couple of good catches from a couple of weeks ago. Like, and also I caught my first HLCX unit. You know, so a couple of good-looking uploads are coming your way, guys. Once I get the chance. Again, I apologize as I have been a very busy man, of course, but that's how it is in life. I'm gonna do the best I can. I'm gonna continue to do the best I can through life. Just wanted to let y'all know that. Still more to come on the way. Oh yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys tuned into WrestleMania. I don't know if it's still going, but Wrestle for today was the first day of WrestleMania, and then tomorrow is the final day. Um, I don't know if they're still wrestling right now, but gold medal, 10,000 action points, level 53 in the game still, about to be level 54. Level 10 for the NYT, level 11 with the Acela, 52 minutes, 60 miles driven. Okay, where did I get 80 from then? If it's 60, because I went from point A to point B, so it's 60. I don't know where I got 80 from. I guess that's what I had seen, but yeah, 4 stops. You know, you start off at New York Penn, and then your second stop is Newark, and then they stop at Metro Park, track 4, and then Trenton. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I can continue to free roam, but I would have to exit the Acela immediately because the AI will take over, and they'll get the light out of here, out of Trenton. But I also want to know where the state line is, because Trenton is in Pennsylvania. So if the state line is right at about around Trenton Station, then yeah. But I mean, you know, you know, I like how you can, how they're creating more cross-state routes. You know, you cross over from one state to the other. That's what I mean. Um, how much battery do I have left? Okay, it's getting low on me. Okay, based on time, if I do the second scenario of the SD70, I won't be done until about like close to 11 o'clock, and it's well, about 11 o'clock because I would need time to charge this controller, but it's not going dead on me yet. It might now. I probably would not jinx myself, but we have driven a total of 347 miles on NEC New York to Trenton right now, and the only reason why is because, well, I had a little lot of re-attempts. You know, I was really dedicated to this. This one I am too. Um, 16 services complete, 500 miles driven. The most I've done is Cajon, 1,000. and everything else is a work in progress. So I don't know what to do now. I haven't been really creating a lot of liveries. I even didn't even show y'all my Amtrak 7, Amtrak Capital Corridor that I had made for the Peninsula Corridor. I didn't even upload that because I've been so busy and I just forgot. And hey, but we're just gonna roam, I guess. I mean, I don't know, spawn on Cajon, I guess. Maybe spawn at the old yard of Barstow and just do that. I don't know. I don't know. There's a spring sale going on. You got the add-ons manager, and then you got the community screenshot winner for this week. I don't know what else to say. Casa del Desierto. Desierto. The Amtrak Barstow station. The Southwest Chief stops at. And this is coming right onto the Cajon sub. This is almost pretty much your dispatcher screen, but it's the map. You can't dispatch because if you try to click on a signal, oh, that's weird. Look how it centers right onto the signal. Do you guys see that? Like, watch this, watch this. You see how it locks onto the signal like that? That's weird. That is weird. Like as if I can actually line a train up. Crazy. That's weird how it locks me on. Interesting. But I can't do anything with it. That is very interesting. This way takes you onto the what subdivision? Forgot. If you continue this way, you go onto a different sub. Yeah, I forgot. But you guys see how like crazy it is? How I just noticed that when you click on a signal, it locks you dead on it. Man, very interesting. What can I say? Barstow, California. SoCal. I wonder what that billboard says. So let's go this way. You can climb up to the top of that hill and take a good picture of the yard. Trek and treat with Trek Pass tours. What do they mean? Hiking? Wait a minute, hold on. Let me test something out. Hold on. If I click on if I can click on a signal, right? It dead locks me on it. I thought that was somebody coming. Let's walk up to the signal up here. So we are on the east end of Barstow. All right, and we click on let's zoom in to see if it actually does do something. Let's click on this signal. Click it once. Click this one once, and nothing actually happens. So that one, nothing. That one, nothing. Interesting. I never noticed that before. It locks you onto the signal you click on. Yeah. Can't climb up them. It's like a switch. Yeah, it's interesting. I never seen that before, nor did it happen in the previous games, but now I'm just realizing it. But yeah, um, there is a trailer on top of, up there next to that radio tower. Um, I don't know where you'd be coming off from then onto the Cajon sub. Trying to think. There is Yermo, but yeah, I don't know. Guys, I don't know what to do. I don't know. I don't know. But I will probably charge my controller now, and I'll